So if you had to re-register for class or have been needing to re-register for classes this week, we are aware of the issue and we are trying to figure out why that's happening. So just bear with us as we kind of troubleshoot different IT problems or Zoom issues that may be happening. So with that said, I wanted to promote our guided run. Oops, let me go back. Guided run or walk that Christy hosts on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, so you can get it in before your workday, especially if you're here in the Pacific. This is one class that I've been really trying to promote. It's kind of popular right now. It's kind of in if walking is kind of hard to do on your own. Christy's going to kind of guide you through it. So really good. You don't need to have a treadmill. You can do it outside if you want to. So I'm going to put the registration link in here. You're here in steps. So clearly steps are important to you. So another great class. And all right, let's get started. Okay, team. So we don't need equipment today, but I'm going to be using this water bottle. So if you have a water bottle, go ahead and put it out in front of you. And we're going to be using it not so much as equipment, but more so of a landmark, just so that we know it's there. So go ahead and put it out in front of you. If you have a water bottle, if you have something similar to a water bottle, just go ahead and put it out in front of you. And we're going to start with just a march. It's Aloha Friday. I got my pineapple pants. I don't know how well you can see them, but for those of you who are new to my classes, I'm originally from Hawaii, so Fridays are always Aloha Fridays. We're just marching in place here. So hopefully your water bottle wasn't too big, because what I want you to do is with that march, I want you to bring the top or the bottom of your foot, above your water bottle. So we're going to try to march lifting up those feet. So even if that means you have to slow it down a little bit, that water bottle again is just kind of there as a landmark. You don't need to have a full step. If you have a staircase nearby, you can use that as well. Preferably you have room around it though. All right, so go ahead, relax. You don't have to bring those knees quite as high, but I want you to start to pick up the speed now. So as we jog or walk through this, start to get those steps up. I want you to relax your shoulders. So what I don't want you to do is be in this shrug position, fists are tight. I want you to relax that tension as we jog through or march. All right, Hannah, I got this from you, from Wellness Your Way. I could not think of the name. From Wellness Your Way. So we're gonna make a U around our water bottle. We're always learning from each other. So you're gonna kind of make a side shuffle. You're obviously using the room that I have. I have a big cement block, so I don't have a ton of room, but I can still make a little U. Maybe you have more room, you can make it bigger if you'd like. We're taking that into a side shuffle, taking it forward. Almost there, team. Let's finish off this U. Bring it back to center. We're gonna go side to side here. So slow it down a little bit. So you have two options. If you have your water bottle, you can take it to the side. We're going over the water bottle. So if you've taken classes with me, taken step class with me for a while, I usually call this over the bug. Today we're calling it over the water bottle. You can do this behind your water bottle if you're kind of afraid you're gonna trip on it. That's fine too. Or if you just don't have it, you're just envisioning that it's there. Fun fact, one of my first Cupid classes ever, so years ago, there was actually a bug while I was doing over the bug. There was a spider. This was back when we were on site. I'm sure we could find that video if we really tried to look for it, really tried to search, you know, those instructor bloopers. All right, team. Go ahead and take it behind that water bottle, just side to side tap. Great job. Kind of getting those hip flexors nice and warm, engaged to flex the hips or bring those knees up. So same thing. If you want to go to the side of the water bottle, that's okay. But what we're going to do, leading with the right foot, we're going to step over the water bottle going forward. So we just did lateral. Now we're going forward. So we're leading with the right foot. I'll let you know when to switch. I'm going to try really hard not to kick my water bottle. No pressure or anything, Cass. So no, we're not moving at the speed of light today, but we're kind of bringing those knees up. We're making these moves bigger today, so heart rate should still be picking up. Get one more on the right side. We're gonna march in place, kind of breathe it out. Maybe you wanna jog here. Collect those steps. We're gonna lead with that left side here in a second. All right, let's go ahead, march it out. We're gonna lead with that left side, whether you actually step over your water bottle, if you have one. Maybe you're off to the side, just kind of using it as a guide. Ideally, we're bringing those knees up and over, and we're not going around this way. Not for this one, at least. So again, left foot leads here. Good job, team. Let's get 3 more. 2. Last one. Whoa, my heart rate is picking up. And let's go ahead and jog it out. What's nice about having a 15-minute class compared to 10 minutes like it was last year is we have a little more time to get creative with the moves that we're doing. Okay, this next one is going to be a little more dynamic. So I'm probably not going to do it by the water bottle, especially because I'm on camera and I really just don't want to mess up in front of all of you. But if you are really dying to try it, especially if it's one of those little plastic water bottles, you can. Just be safe. So what we're going to do, so you jog it out, watch what we're going to do. So we're going into a split stance. We're gonna take that into a jumping jack, and then the other foot's gonna lead, right? So envisioning that the water bottle is between my legs, jack, forward, jack, forward. So you can do this nice and slow, absorbing, or you can start to pick up the speed here. What I don't want you to do is cave through those knees. These are not the best shoes. I tried to wear red because it's Valentine's Day. Not Valentine's Day, but Valentine's month. It's the month of love. So I wore red, but I'll be honest, they're not the best shoes for this. Great job, team. Stay light on those feet. We're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just side to side tap, lateral tap. Woo! Got the heart rate up, huh? Great job, team. We're moving and grooving today. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my water bottle forward just about a foot, just enough for you to not see it. And I'm gonna move to the back of my space. So as you can see, I don't have a ton of space here, but I'm gonna make the most of what I do have. Maybe you have a little bit more space. Feel free to use it. If you have it, you might as well use it, right? But if you don't, you can still do it. So we're gonna take this to center. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna jog forward. We're gonna pick up that water bottle in that squat position, drop it, and jog back. So see, I don't have a ton of space, but I'm gonna use what I have. Squat forward, jog it back. You know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna do it laterally, because I really don't have that much room. There we go. That's better. As you squat, I want you to keep that chest up. Feet stay flat on the floor. You're gonna be tempted to want to keep those hips up. Drop your chest. This is a squat. So it's not heavy. We're still getting our steps. We're gonna go through 3 more of these. So 3 more squats. This is gonna make 2. You're going at your own speed. Maybe you have more room, so you're going a little bit slower. By all means, that works. And jog it back. All right, we're done with our water bottles, so you can move them out of the way. You know what, I'm gonna bring it on the counter, just for extra safety. You're either in your march or your jog, so this is kind of your regroup. This is where we meet back. Imagining those feet are sticky, so we're not here, right? Picking those feet up off the floor. Deep breaths, team. How are you feeling? I hear all of your woos through your muted mics. Go ahead and slow it down back to your march. Okay, so earlier I said we were gonna bring that knee up and over, right? So now we're going to open through the hips. So we're gonna bring that knee out and in. Here we go, other side, out and in. So as little rotation through that hip as possible. So this leg is gonna stay nice and strong. We're not gonna rotate, especially with that foot planted. Maybe you're going a little bit lower, kind of finding the range of motion that works for you. Maybe you've taken all 3 boot camp classes this week with myself and Nick, and you're just sore. Listen to your body here. Let's get a few more here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here's your regroup. March or jog. Okay, we're doing good on time. I only have 1 more kind of higher intense exercise for you, and then we're gonna start to slow it down, cool down. So we are gonna go into a jump rope, but we're gonna go into a heel tap. So everybody is going to be moving their arms into that circular motion, right? Elbows to our side as if we were jump roping. This is your low impact option, so you're tapping your heel. Notice, arms are still moving, right? For those of you who are up for the challenge, we're gonna bring that into a full jump rope where we're hopping. I want you to let your heel tap each time. So when you let your heel tap, your knee absorbs, right? Woo! We got it, team. This is our last big one of the day. And then we go into our weekend. Kind of, almost. And we almost are ready for a weekend. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's finish with that step tap. So now we're gonna start to catch that breath. Deep breaths. Great job, everybody. If that kind of intense exercise is something that you enjoy and you want more of it, Hannah teaches a HIIT class. I can say from experience that you will sweat, that's for sure. She's laughing at me. I've taken a few Hannah classes before. All right, team, we're gonna add our arms. So we're gonna keep that step, but we're gonna breathe. Exhale to your side. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Last one, we're gonna hold our wide stance here. And we're gonna make a rainbow. So what I mean by that is we're gonna drop to one side. We're gonna walk those hands to the other side, lift and stand, Let's reach to the other side, lengthen through the spine, push those hips back, walk it over. We have one more on each side. So I want to hear what you have planned for the weekend, if you're willing to share. Portland has a Portland Winter Festival, and they have some fun light sculptures throughout the city. It's almost like a scavenger hunt. So I'm actually really excited. I've never done it before, but I've seen pictures and it looks kind of fun. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. I'll be getting my steps that way, walking around the city. So how are you getting your steps this weekend? You have fun plans? I'll see you all next week. Thank you. Bye, Lena. Ooh, hike to a winery. Susie, I might have to join you next time. Oh, thanks, Andrea. Glad to hear that. A Super Bowl. I love that. That's funny. The Super Bowl's not this weekend, right? Bye, Rue. Bye, Susie. Bye, thank you, Stacy. Bye, Gemlin. Oh, Susie. I'm not sure. Are you in Oregon, Susie? I'm not sure. Lasers game. Oh, you're going to be in my neck of the woods. Walk around 15 locations with soup at each one. Oh, that sounds fun. I like that. Especially with this weather.